Today we are discussing the 30-06. Its history, its military use, its Wildcat variants, its target use, its effectiveness on game. Hi, I'm Ben, this is Benny, this is episode 13. I've been looking forward to this one. Let's get into it. General information. The 30-06 is a rimless bottleneck case that was introduced in 1906. It remains one of the most popular rifle cartridges of all time, with ammunition still produced by all major manufacturers. History. In the aftermath of the Spanish-American War in 1899, the US Army wanted to improve the ballistic performance of their infantry rifle to match the ballistics of the 7x57 Mauser cartridge employed by the Spanish forces in that conflict. They first attempted to develop a new loading for the then current 30-40 Krag, but the Krag-Jorgensen bolt mechanism only had a single locking lug, and attempts to increase muzzle velocity led to lugs cracking and rifles exploding. They needed a new design. Springfield Armory approved a cartridge in the beginning of 1901, which was a rimless case that fired the same 220 grain projectile from the 30-40 Krag. This was named the 30-ball cartridge model of 1901, also referred to as the 30-01 thick rim. Changes in the design led to the 30-03. The projectile was the same 30 caliber 220 grain round nose jacketed bullet, but pushed at a higher velocity. The 30-03 cartridge caused severe erosion in the bore due to the high pressure needed to push the heavy projectile to the desired velocity. The 220 grain projectile was aerodynamically inefficient in comparison to more modern Spitzer projectiles. The 30-03 case was shortened slightly by 1.2 millimeters. The powder was reformulated to burn cooler, and the projectile was changed to a 150 grain Spitzer. It was called the Caliber 30 model of 1906, or as it came to be known, the 30-06. Experiences during World War I showed that the estimated maximum effective range of the 30-06 was greatly overstated, and the Ordnance Corps was tasked with fixing this problem. They improved upon the original 30-06 by updating the powder and adding an 174 grain boat tail projectile. This projectile had a higher ballistic coefficient than the previous 150 grain projectile, increasing its maximum effective range. This updated version would last 10 years until it was discovered that the 174 grain boat tail projectiles increased the maximum range well beyond the safety limitations of many military firing ranges. An emergency order was made to correct this problem, and they went back to manufacturing ammunition that matched the external ballistics of the earlier 150 grain cartridge. The 30-06 would serve the USA through World War I, World War II, Korea, and into Vietnam, finally being replaced by the 7.62 by 51mm. Wildcat variants. The 30-03 and or 30-06 has been modified into a vast range of different Wildcats over the years. Some are quite common, like the 270 Winchester, 280 Remington, and 35 Whelen, while some are lesser known and obscure, like Gibbs or Hawk variants. There are too many to cover in this video, so I've made a separate deep dive video covering all the 30-06 Wildcats and variants. Target shooting. The 30-06 has been used extensively in many different target shooting competitions, and was used to win many Wimbledon Cups in the past. It is still used in service rifle competition and military shoots to this day. Performance. Modern 30-06 loads sit somewhere in between the 308 Winchester and the 300 Winchester Magnum, with many hunting loads producing over 3,000 foot-pounds of energy at the muzzle. Current 30-06 factory ammunition varies in bullet weights from 110 to 220 grain, and can be very effective on a wide variety of game. Small game. 110 to 150 grain projectiles offer high muzzle velocities and spectacular kills on these smaller animals, but as you could imagine, it's also extremely destructive. Medium game. Almost any 30-06 load will work well with this type of hunting, with 150 to 165 grain projectiles being the most common. For large game, 180 grain projectiles and up are common loads, and are very effective on these larger bodied animals. Dangerous game. Like other military cartridges, the 30-06 has been used effectively on all dangerous game animals. Ernest Hemingway and Theodore Roosevelt were big proponents of a 30-06 cartridge and used them to great effect on many of these animals. But there were, and still are, better, more suited options. So what do I think of the 30-06? I like it. The 30-06 is a fantastic, versatile cartridge that has a fond place in many people's hearts. At almost 120 years old and still going strong, I think it'll be around for many years to come.